Hi YouTube, it's Joe here, South East London, eBay reseller. It is Tuesday morning and I'm just going through things that I sold on Sunday and Monday. I had a really cool weekend. I was out on Saturday night at a place called the Model Market around in Lewisham. It's not too far from where I am, it's just like this big food market, loads of good music. So that was really quality. And then Sunday I've had a really good day as well, I've been really busy. I'd got a red letter day voucher for my birthday, which is my 30th birthday. I'm now 32, so I've just never got around to spending it or using it, which is one of these experiences that you can go and race like fast cars and stuff like that. But I just never got around to doing that, and that was all the way up in Oxford. So instead, we just transferred it over to a night at Gordon Ramsay's restaurant and three-course meal in central London, which was excellent. So wife and I went and did that, and we also went and saw the Alexander McQueen exhibition at the V&A. And I'm not really into that sort of thing, but I found it really interesting. If ever you get an opportunity, you're down in London, I recommend that. It's not on for that much longer, but yeah, just thousands of people coming through and seeing that. So that was really great. And then yesterday, we got tickets for Audrey Hepburn, the portrait, the National Portrait Gallery as well. My wife looks quite similar to Audrey Hepburn, absolutely loves her, so that was really good fun going around that. She got some funny looks from people sort of double taking her, but no, it was really great. So yeah, I had a really good day. And then my phone died around sort of midday, and I'd had a couple of sales on the Saturday and stuff. I mean, yeah, on the Sunday I'd had a couple of sales, and I'd had a couple in the morning on the Monday. But I got home and my phone, I had 13 notifications when I switched it back on, and some of them were buying notifications, but I just sold loads and loads of stuff. So yeah, this was just from, like I say, a couple of days, and I just got really lucky. So I'll go through what I sold, what I got for it, so you know what to look out for in the future. And then I had a couple of things that I picked up while I was out in Camden. So first of all, I sold this pair of Nike Air Classics, Air Max Classics. So I got 46 quid for those. They're going to Germany. These classics often go to Europe. I don't know, they just like them. So yeah, they're off to Germany. So that was a really great sale. And they'll go signed for. These just regular Vans Authentics. They've got sort of like a t-shirt material. I got 12 quid for them, which is good. These Reebok Classics, this first pair of these I've sold. I've got a couple of pairs of high tops, and I picked up another pair of these at the weekend. I do see these quite a bit, these ones which have got the little extra sort of bit here by the laces, and I got £28.50 on those, which is great. These I've had for quite a while. I've had for a really long time actually. These LTD2s Air Max, and I got 21 quid for those, and they're going to Germany. These Air Pegasus runs, these were a good sale. These were in really good condition. I can't remember what I paid for these. I might have even paid a tenner for these. I can't quite remember, from a charity shop or something, or maybe from one of the dealers. But I got £36.50 with free shipping back on those. So that was really great as well. Last couple of pairs of trainers I sold. This pair of Nike Air Force Ones. I've been steadily selling the pairs that I've listed. This is one of the more expensive pairs I've got. I've got 30 quid for these ones because they're in really nice condition. This is a nice size 6. I think I was having a conversation with Lee or somebody on YouTube saying I've not found like a really nice pair of sort of size 8s, 9s, 10s, whites or black ones. They're the ones where you can get sort of 35, 40 quid, because these are sort of a smaller size, a kid's size. They don't demand quite such a high price, but you know, I'm still really pleased with that. So that was great. And then these beat up Converse, which I paid a quid or 2 quid for, I got £12.50 with shipping on for those. So those are the trainers, and then there's a few other bits pieces. I sold these Lego pots. I had this Lego in a bundle which I'd got a little while ago, and just to try and stretch the bundle and make it go a bit further, I sort of listed it as just pieces, but I'd see that it had all these in it, and I think they're from a Star Wars set. Well, they do come from a Star Wars set, one of these sort of wheels, and there's 16 of them in there. They also come from some motorbike sets and stuff, but I got 10 quid for those, which is good, because I say it's one of those things where the weight of that, you know, it might add, I don't know, like 50p or something like that to a bundle, or £1 to a bundle, but if you can get them out and sell them like that, you can do better with them. I don't tend to part Lego out too far. I've still got to work out what I'm going to do with that Western set I've got, but you can make good money parting Lego out. Everybody knows that, I think, now, and you can sell by the part number, etc. So that was good. A few things which I picked up at the weekend and sold already. I sold this Wii Sports for 7 quid. This Norton 360 2.0. Now, you've got to be a bit careful with these. It's got a code in there, and I just got online and I checked with the guys, and the guy verified that the code that it's got in there hasn't been used, so that's really handy. The disc was a bit battered, so I don't know what's been going on with that, because they obviously had the disc out but not used it. But yeah, got 25 quid for that. Sold it off a different account, so if there is any comeback on it, I'll be covered. But not covered, sorry, but I mean, there won't be a defect against my account, so that was great though. So yeah. Finding Neverland, no, The Legend of Neverland, Peter Pan, I got £3.50 for that. And then I haven't sold any Game Boy games for a while, and then sold three in a go. I got £3.50 for Blade. That was a mistake. £4.50 for Border Dash. Rodland, I got 15 quid for that. That's a rare game. Do look out for that one. I've had a couple of copies of that. Now this one, I've made a mistake. I've listed this Kirby's Pinball Land when it should have been Kirby's Dream Land. And yeah, so I sold Kirby's Dream Land. I made a mistake on that. So ordinarily that would be like a defect, or I have to apologise or try and refund the person. But I bought a bundle about last week of Game Boy games, and fortunately the the Kirby's Dream Land is going to be in that, and I got 8 quid for Kirby's Dream Land. So yeah, that's going to Germany, and their payment is still pending through PayPal. So until that clears, I don't have to send the game anyway. So I'm not going to get any defects or problems with that if I go and pick it up from the post office this morning. So yeah, that was really lucky. It's just fortunate that had that in there. I'll show you these in a minute. I picked up some of these. These are worth picking up if you see them, no matter what the title is. These are the promo only, not for resale PS2 games. I picked up 11 of them, and 9 of the 11 were absolutely mint. This is one of them. You won't be able to see, but it was they're in mint condition, and I paid £1 each for them, and I got £7 back on this one by itself. Twisted Metal Black. Twisted Metal Black on the PS1 is a game well worth picking up. You get good money in that. And there's a couple of things that I was almost at the stage where I was just going to chuck out if I didn't sell this time, because I'd knocked the price down just to try and shift them. I got 8 quid for these 3 Warhammer sort of books, having paid £1 or something like that, or 50p's and £1 for them, so not really any money back in it. But a good example of when I'd use Royal Mail above Hermes. I post 90% of my stuff, like parcels with Hermes, large letters go Royal Mail. But this, it weighs over 1 kilo. But it's there's no value in it. It's only 8 quid value in it, so that would cost £3.78 to go with my Hermes, and it would be recorded. Or you could pay £2.80 to send it up to 2 kilos with Royal Mail. So that one will just go Royal Mail, because there's no point paying the extra £1, because it's not more than 20 quid, which is what you're covered with for Royal Mail. So it's worth thinking about that. Just sometimes if an item's over a kilo but not really any value in it, send it with Royal Mail. I know lots of people like to send everything Royal Mail or Hermes or how they do it, but that's just my preference. And likewise with this Trivial Pursuit Family Edition, I got £9.50 for that, and it weighs over a kilo, and I'm not going to send it Hermes. That'll go with Royal Mail. This, I was just getting ready to chuck it out and use the box or whatever. This bill, paid I think a couple of quid for it, and I just got 6 quid back for it, so didn't even break even on it actually by the time I lost, but rather than losing the 2 quid. So that was probably, it doesn't happen very often that you pick something up and you don't really make any money on it. I will have broken even on it. It's silly to say that, but there's occasionally like stuff where you really stuff it up, and do you sell stuff where you make a loss on it? And to be honest with you, I think because you're only paying like £1, £1 out on these, £2 out on these things, even if you just have to chuck them in the bin, it doesn't really matter. So yeah, that was that. I think that had my address on it. They're packed up like that because I thought that'd be handy, just to go as a large letter. So there's that. And then in terms of the pickups, yeah, I picked up, as I say, a load of these promo discs. The titles aren't particularly good. If you can find some of the decent PS2 titles on promo, they're worth a fortune. These aren't really worth much. I've got like Jedi Starfighter, Wipeout Fusion. That should be all right. Gran Turismo A-Spec 3. That should be all right. I should maybe get about 15 quid for that one. Tourist Trophy. Not really any money in these. Alpine Racer 3, World Rally Championship. A lot of racing sort of sims. MotoGP 2. Tekken Tag Tournament, should be a bit of money in that one. Not really any money in that game, it's only a couple of £1 game, but this seems to do alright. Sky Odyssey again seems to do alright, bit of a naff game. You'd only get a couple of quid for the game, but that seems to do alright. And then Virtua Fighter 4, that should do alright as well. So yeah, do keep your eye out for those PlayStation promos. Doesn't really matter what the title is, there's money in most of them. And a few pickups from yesterday as well. I've got this pregnancy health yoga for a couple of quid. These tend to do quite well, these sort of yoga baby things, so it goes for about a tenner. Nice pair of what are these, Nike Flex Experience 2. Yeah, these need washing. I mean, just need scrubbing at the bottom, and that'll come at night. And there's a bit of wear on them, but they were 5 quid, and should get about 20-25 back on those. And then one of these games, it's part of the Logo franchise, His and Hers. I've seen this before. It's got a pair of church shoes, which I've got as well on there. Quite interesting. It's yeah, a game which a part of the Logo range, and it's sealed, and it was 3 quid, and that goes for about 15 quid new and sealed. Cool. So that's all my pickups. Yeah. So I mean, I'm not. Yeah. So I was really pleased with that. I mean, so I don't know how I managed to sell all that stuff yesterday. It was just lucky that I don't know if it was a payday again or something. But yeah, really thrilled with that. So get all that wrapped and packed and sent out this morning. I'll keep you guys in contact with what I've been doing and how things are going. So yeah, good to follow other people's videos and see what's going on. It seems like people are busy. People are making money. So congratulations, and I'll speak soon. Cheers, guys. Bye.